right, we're back.
We resume action in the second quarter.
Fucking internet went out again because Spectrum sucks.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And you work so hard during the regular season to earn that bye to go to the divisional round fresh. Well, maybe they're too fresh because they've come out here pretty flat.
And how many times have we seen it? Let's go to other sports now. Let's go to basketball, baseball, those ones where the playoffs are a series. And you see teams who were playing before versus the team that had the bye, and they take them on. And how many often does that team that had been playing before win game one?
Right.
Almost always, right? Feels that way anyway. But it's a one-shot deal like the NFL. That's critical because now you come in and you get the momentum. You can take them out in that one game, and it's over. And those other ones, that team at home usually gets a chance to recover, and they're usually the better team.
Well, they better halt that momentum on the other side quickly, or this might be their last game. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Darnold. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds.
We should have had him for a sack, but
so after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
we screwed up.
Darnold. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 36. First time that they've called his number tonight, and it gets him a first down. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Now Darnold. And he fires
Kick by Callahan.
Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the Steelers are going to get the football here.
That's what you love to see. Don't like to see it at the 1, but we'll take it.
Ready for their next drive.
Just gotta get out of here.
About as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all.
No gain at all.
You're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
First down, Justin Fields.
We know he has the good mobility.
Good run.
It there as he scrambles for the first down. Now Fields. On the move to his left. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34.
Good play.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Julio.
It to Julio Jones.
Good shit.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. On first down, Fields. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. A shotgun snap, Fields. And his throw is incomplete.
Questionable. Questionable throw.
Because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Under pressure and down.
Oh, we ain't gonna get it doing that. Going for a field goal already? What are you doing? Take a shot.
And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. And I think they'd be well served to take that type of physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense. Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
17-0.
They get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. A lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. A final shot before the break. Darnold is going to loft one deep over the middle. Pass over the middle, tipped, but he still brings it in. And he's going to be brought down to 16. Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive
all right,
will be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he will have first down yardage
James
as
with
he's
the tackle.
down at the 41. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on third down.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent game.
Darnold's throw complete there to Johnson. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational
Come on.
football. Right now, I think
step
the
it up.
scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
He'll get it inside the 20. And they will eventually get him down.
Man.
He's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
That was a good catch and run by Mark Andrews.
Time on the catch and run. 39 yards. Barkley going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3.
Okay.
Gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Barkley again.
He got it.
Take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead as
nothing to worry about yet.
Opening drive of the second half.
Defense got to play better next time out, though.
Sanders, and they'll cut the lead to 17-7.
So it was a good drive they put together.
Tennessee's getting a little more interesting, and the kick is away.
See if we can get a decent return here.
Fields it right around the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Pretty much a little read option.
There for the Chiefs. And they'll They'll try and run the option to pick it up. And Fields going to have the first down.
Get down. Don't take an unnecessary hit.
The contact. An effective 7-yard third down conversion. On first down, it's Fields. And this is caught by Williams.
Good catch.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's a gain of 34. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Fields. This complete.
I don't know how the hell he caught that.
Down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hand.
All right, let's see what we can do here.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back.
Touchdown.
Josh Jacobs.
Work to perfection.
Touchdown grab. And the Steelers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Butker now to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game.
All right.
Now in KC. Or the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following
24-7.
the final play of the third quarter.
It's looking like we're going to get out of here with another win.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And several days ago, you and I talked with a couple of guys.
Hope everybody's having a good day today.
How big is home field advantage? And they kind of downplayed it a bit, but I think we're seeing here today, building up this lead, looks like they're going to win. Why home field advantage in the divisional round?
No.
Yeah, they may have downplayed it, but we could also sense it was important.
That's a big loss for us.
Nothing has to change. You don't have to uproot anything. Sometimes when you're going on the road, you may have to even leave earlier in order to get acclimated if it's going to be a tough environment against the team you're going to play. So being at home is a big deal.
Callahan.
Intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of it.
Good run.
By the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation points, not mark.
We're dead last with total offense.
Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
On second down and 4, Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. And this is a rarity in the NFL, a 100-yard game on the ground for a quarterback.
Let's go for it.
Those passers get more athletic and mobile. We only see about 5 of these a season. It takes a special set of circumstances for it to happen.
No. Damn it, dude.
Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
I'm sure he had that. Oh, well.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds.
Thank God we pushed him out.
Incomplete.
That would have been a highlight catch right there. Sheesh.
Off of play action, Darnold.
Callahan with another pick.
He's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the
Callahan,
Steelers
baby.
take over once again.
Good
At their own
shit.
37-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Jacobs. A nice little juke. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do. Late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is. The things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it. They've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. 2nd
down, Jacobs once more. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun, here's Fields. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well. Every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3
we don't need them, but
that lead. Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
What's going on?
Right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Darnold to throw again. This one goes out wide for Barkley. Down inside the 10. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Darnold down to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now Darnold. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Now Darnold on 3rd and goal. This is caught. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down. One last throw now for Darnold. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time is run out now on this game. So they stay.
Alright, off to the AFC Championship. Us versus Jacksonville. The 2 teams that shouldn't have made it. Jacksonville beat the #1 Dolphins, and we beat the #2 Kansas City Chiefs. So we got Pittsburgh versus Jacksonville for the AFC title, and Green Bay versus the Cardinals for the NFC title. Some good potential games right there. Well, we got Minka Fitzpatrick, Joey Bosa, and Jonathan Allen. That's a good defense. That's a good defense right there. It's going to be a tough one. That is going to be a tough one. Thank God we're at home, though.
The winner gets a trip to sunny
Arizona beat the Green Bay Packers to advance to the Super Bowl.
And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
So they got Jacoby Brissett.
It's the first drive now for the Jags. Bringing this crew out, it's someone known for his big arm since he entered the league back in 2016. Jacoby Brissett. Brissett going to go to the air right away.
What a way to start the game to be. Good shit, Douglas.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this
First
game
play, and it's a pick.
But no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. A gain of 5.
Nice
Good
pickup
for the first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And they'll get this down to the
sound cutting out like that, man. Shit is annoying.
Here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. To throw again on second down, Fields. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Now it's Fields. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith.
Good catch.
And he's going to have another first
Catch,
down as
Smith.
the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 22-yard line. Fields. And Fields
First down.
First down before sliding
Good run by Fields.
to avoid the contact. A good gain
You
again.
keep it up, and I'm taking it all day long.
Last 2 plays. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Fields going to keep it once more.
Touchdown, baby.
Take it in for a steal. Touchdown. Justin Fields keeping it himself from 10 yards away. And the Steelers are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game.
All right.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
What we needed.
7-0 game. So that lines up a 7-play drive all told. And it was all capped off by the Justin Fields touchdown run. He took it in himself after the touchdown. Cook now to kick this one away. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his lineman
Randy Gregory.
him saying, "Let's go, big boy. You're still our leader."
Good tackle in the backfield.
Loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, Brissett. going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt.
Way to go, Lotus. Slow his ass down.
4 yards there on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. From the gun, here's Brissett.
Callahan, baby.
Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the Steelers
2 drives, 2 picks. Oh, man.
He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that.
Good run, man. All for naught.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
Killing me.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his
Suplex City.
It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here. They'll go option to the short side. He'll grab 3 yards on the play.
We got the first at least.
For the 1st down. Fields now to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Oh, if I would have, if I seen that earlier, that's touchdown. He was wide open.
He could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. Now Fields. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play.
And he's in.
Another touchdown run by Justin Fields.
Steelers. Justin Fields with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter.
Putting the team in the city on his back.
13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 14-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was all capped off by the Justin Fields touchdown run. He took it in himself. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And work with me here. Is this overhyped or not? You've got a warm weather team on the road in January, and it's cold. What's the deal? Is that a factor or is it not a factor?
I think a lot of it depends on the personality of your head coach and how you prepare for things. And some things you just can't prepare for. If you're coming from a warm weather site, you can't make it cold enough like it is here in this ball game. But what you can do is just tell guys, dress for the weather and then play like we always play. And as the game
Dude, this sound is getting on my nerves. Fucking cutting out shit.
It really shouldn't affect you quite the same way.
Give me a headache.
The Jags with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Brissett. Over the middle, complete. It's Hunt. Well, he won't quite make it.
4th down, baby.
He got about 5.
4th down, baby.
On 4th down, ready to punt.
Sean back.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air.
Blocking.
Here's Jackson to return.
Good return.
Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Taken down at the 42.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Justin Fields gone again. Oh my goodness. He is having a heyday on this defense.
On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play. No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot in the big game, playability. They can strike from anywhere. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 21-0. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Play action now. Brissett. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. On play action, Brissett. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
On 3rd down, Brissett. Swings this out for Hunt. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
Defense looking good.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. On the return, Jackson. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return.
Should just went up the middle.
And that will come the offense as they take over. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The drive will start with an option going left. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down. A little do-it-yourself run right there, and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. A shotgun snap, Fields.
Oh.
To Williams, but it's intercepted.
Minka Fitzpatrick came up and stole that one.
And the Jaguars are going to take possession as they've got
Respect
it at the 42-yard line. A 1st down throw for Brissett. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And to the 42
Good run by Kareem.
Brought down there.
Good run. Good boys.
On 2nd and 9, Brissett. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To throw is Brissett. And the Steelers
Good
pressure too much.
shit.
He's going to go down. Multiple players combined for their teams.
Nick with the sack after being injured early.
AFC title game, 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to play. Here's Michael Dixon now to punt.
Michael.
He's been a busy
Nice
man
punt.
in this 1st half as he gets it away. Here's Jackson.
Oh, I got tripped up.
A terrific return.
Good
there,
return by Deshaun.
27 yards all told. And they will take over 1st
Good
and
return.
10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order.
Shit, oh my God. What a read by Justin Fields. What a read.
Smith, 45 yards. And the Steelers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Butker on for the PAT. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. The Jags going to go on offense now late in this first half. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
And now a fumble. The ball's out, and it looks like Steeler football. It is. A disappointing end of the sequence.
Big shot right there.
To turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
On 2nd and 10, Fields. Williams.
Guys got Mike Williams.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts.
Let's go ahead and put the nail in the coffin now.
37 seconds to play in this first half. Yeah, he's got it. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Here's Jacobs. And he's into the
There it is, baby.
touchdown. Steelers.
35 to nothing. Going into half.
And the Steelers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And a
That's
round
what I'm
is on
talking
here
about.
in this first half. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Jaguars ready to go on offense for the final time in this first half. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half. On 2nd down, Brissett again. He rifles
Another pick, baby.
Rasul Douglas picks it, and the Jags will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession of the football on the
Let's
INT.
fucking go, baby.
Now a first down throw, Fields. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Williams. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. On first down, Fields. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Oh.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. To the air again, Fields.
No. Another pick by Minkah Fitzpatrick.
By Minkah Fitzpatrick.
Tried too hard.
Back to their own 34-yard line. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Yeah, who has
what
time
a
for
half.
a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. The Steeler offense now with the football first here to begin the third quarter.
And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there.
Of course.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Now they
But
face
of
a
course.
2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Here's Fields.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Fucking hammered.
And the Jags grab it. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Dang
Well,
it.
that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the
Yeah, I
defensive
tried to
end
get
and the
too
coaching
much,
job
though.
there, CD.
You have to think about
You get
vision,
too much extra
finding
shit.
a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run, and obviously ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make
It's
sure you
alright.
protect
Let's
it
just
and
bounce
protect
back.
the yardage you just gained.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. And the Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he'll go
got
down
it.
at the 28. It's a first down following a gain of 3. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Clean it up. Van Ginkel.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
To throw, Brissett. Throw left side complete. That's Hunt. And he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with it. And that's in the area of a face mask, I think.
Come on, guys.
So
Clean
give him
it
the
up.
yardage on the completion and also tack on 15 more.
If you get that hand up there, you've got to let go immediately or just not close the hand at all. He didn't, gave it a tug, and that was easy.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Gabriel Davis from 8 yards out.
Good drive
and
by
the
him.
Jaguars use the short field to get in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
It is fielded right at the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple
Nice little
yards
return by
shy
Deshaun
of the 30.
Jackson.
And now this offense
Let's put
comes
this game
back out
on.
on the field.
Still
That's
comfortably
probably
on top,
pretty
third quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive.
Wow, what a cutback.
Before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. To throw is Fields. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch. Really nice yardage.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. The Field's going to take this himself.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
I'll tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL.
And in for the Steelers touchdown. Travis Kelce.
That is for sure the nail in the coffin, baby. We're going to the Super Bowl.
Butker now to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. 5 plays there on that drive.
And it culminates in a Travis Kelce touchdown. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
From the 31, Brissett. Jones has it. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a 1st down. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains until we crown
6 minutes. And we're Super Bowl bound, baby.
Pittsburgh. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Completes it to Davis.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Brissett.
Quick slant, Dotson. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. This is Hunt on the draw play. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Brissett sets to throw it. This one caught by Davis. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 18. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. From the red zone now, Brissett. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the offense is going to get the ball back.
Wow.
Heck, it'll be a 1st down. Goodness,
wow.
Nobody wanting to hold on.
Hold on. You can't challenge it? Oh, my God.
2 fumbles, 1 by each team on the same play. Not something you see every week.
No, not at all. And you and I both know how important possessions are nowadays in the NFL, because there's not much difference between teams. So when you get a chance for a takeaway, you've got to hold on to the ball. Right back to him.
On 2nd and goal, Brissett got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Good time. Good play.
With his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Jaguars get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Extra point safely through, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
So then the offense got a good play.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
We still won.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Steelers offense now, they head back on the field. They are getting closer and closer to lifting that Lamar Hunt trophy. Not home just yet, but trying to polish things off here as they start 1st and 10. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Fields going to keep it running left. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the
rushing
40.
yards.
Really good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15.
Just having a
picks
heyday.
up the 1st down.
My Lord.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
You should have been able to outrun him there, Travis.
They're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
2-minute warning.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Finally going to be AFC champions
21
again.
yards.
And finally go back to the Super Bowl.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he gets this to the 35.
Just
Good
run
for
the
a
clock
gain of
out.
5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Cut.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And this will be a gain of 5 as
3rd
he
and
gets it to the
inches.
30. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he will have a Steelers 1st down.
All right.
Able to get the 3rd down
Let's go,
conversion.
baby.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2nd and 2. 1st down marker at the 5-yard line.
See you, bitch. Touchdown.
He will get into the end zone.
Shouldn't have did it to him, but I did. And everybody's going, I'm back. I'm back.
In the AFC all season, it's becoming more and more evident that they're going to get a shot to play for that Super Bowl title.
The momentum has been building, and you mentioned how well they've played throughout the season. It's all come together for them, and they are really laser focused on being that team to represent in the Super Bowl.
They have been dominant in this one.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over.
But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable.
And we are NFC champions.
They do have some good news, though.
We
This
did
one
it.
is getting close to being over, and they can try to hit
Justin
the
Fields
reset
had
button,
a
start the
hell
ball.
of a game.
The Steelers
200
are
on the ground,
AFC
200
champs
through the
once
air.
again as we say thanks for watching and good night.
That's what we're talking about, baby. All right. time. Pittsburgh Steelers versus the 12-5 Arizona Cardinals for the Super Bowl. And the Cardinals have our boy, TJ Watt. Okay. A few yearly awards. Let's see what we got. Aaron Rodgers got the MVP. Whack. Oh, Kenny Pickett's their quarterback. Coach of the Year, Kevin O'Connell. Offensive Player of the Year, Saquon Barkley. Defensive Player of the Year, DeMarcus Lawrence. Rookie of the Year, Dameon Pierce. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Kayvon. Yeah, whatever. Best QB, Aaron Rodgers. Best running back, Saquon. Best wide receiver, Hunter Renfrow. Offensive line, defensive line, linebacker, DB. Ooh. We got a guy that got an award. Kicker. Oh, our kicker got an award. Love it. Love it. Good stuff. Now, mind you, the people that won all those awards, other than our kicker and our DB, ain't none of them for playing for the biggest prize in football, baby. So, here we go. Let's get right into it. Let's see if we can get Pittsburgh number 7.
Madden football is the home of Super Bowl 57, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Steelers and the Cardinals, and it comes your way next.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. We count down the kickoff in what should be an epic one here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers, the AFC champion, taking on the chance from the other side, the NFC, the Arizona Cardinals. Alongside my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, excited for this one. I mean, Charles, the Steelers back in the Super Bowl once again, their 9th appearance overall, second only to the Patriots' 11. But if the Steelers win this one, then they'd be on top of the all-time win standings, as it would be their 7th title.
What a franchise. Come on, join me for a minute, okay? Come back to the 1970s with me. Back to the steel curtain defense. Back to Terry Bradshaw quarterback. Throwing to Lynn Swann and John Stallworth. Franco Harris running the football with Rocky Blyer. That team was something. All right, and that started the path to where we are right here, right now. This team's pretty good, too. And they want their own history. What an accomplishment this would be to win a 7th Super Bowl title for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Meanwhile, the Arizona Cardinals into the Super Bowl for just the 2nd time in franchise history. And they're trying to become the 3rd team in 3 years after the Buccaneers and Rams to win a Super Bowl in their home stadium.
And you just mentioned that the Buccaneers and Rams won the Super Bowl in their home stadium. The Buccaneers did it first. These Cardinals, they're trying to win their first NFL title since they were the Chicago Cardinals in 1947, currently the longest championship drought in the NFL.
A give, it's Jacobs off the option. And this will be a game
slow run to start the game.
It to the 30. But Charles, as we've covered, they've already clinched their spot in the postseason, so now they just want to avoid adding any additional names to this list before the postseason begins.
Terrific observation, because trying to move up a spot, I don't know if it's worth it if you're trying to play guys who aren't quite right. Get them healthy, get ready for the playoffs, make your move then.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs.
Good pickup.
First down at about the 38.
Oh, and they got a linebacker down.
Here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Now it's Fields. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Working
Try to wear him out with the run game.
Here's Jacobs from the gun.
Good run with Jacobs.
As he rumbles for 24 and a first. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
On second down, Jacobs. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Here's a handoff to Jacobs.
Let's go, baby. Good blocking.
Stopped at the 6. 53 yards rushing for him.
Been good all year.
Drive of the Super Bowl. A chance for the first points of this Super Bowl.
Such a strong running back.
Now a give to Jacobs running right. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Fields.
Touchdown.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Justin Fields, baby.
Justin Fields. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 7-0. A 10-play drive that time.
And it was all capped off by the Justin Fields touchdown run. He took it in himself. Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25.
So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive.
Kenny Pickett.
They'll be led out by the rookie who played his college ball for the Pitt Panthers, so that's Kenny Pickett.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Kenneth Murray able to get in there and drop him behind the line.
You're not going to run on us.
Here's Pickett. Looking for Green, and it's
Callahan, baby.
picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football.
It certainly felt like he was going
Love
to challenge
that.
this defense no matter what, and he stepped up and tried to throw it to the outermost edge of the zone coverage, and they were more than ready for it. The problem now is if they are limited in what they're doing throwing the football, they got to figure out how to move it without being able to throw it to the outside and throw it downfield.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Fields complete. The tight end, Kelsey.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Fields.
Pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. T.J. Watt in there for the sack on what will be the final play of this first quarter. And we are back and ready to go for the second quarter of the Super Bowl. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, as always, thrilled to be with you. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
Eluding the pressure right. Man open. He's got it complete to
throw.
Courtland Sutton.
Or can he pick it?
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Great throw.
He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. A decent run there following the display of quick feet. Down just
so
inside
dangerous.
the 45. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Pickett. Looking sideline, incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Pickett back to throw. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field.
It, bro. That was your chance.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game.
You get too many opportunities like that, man.
And just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment. And it may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point.
He almost broke completely out of that. I would have been gone, boy.
Move, nice run, winds up
That
getting about
nice.
6. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game.
Good throw, Justin Fields.
Well, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to, and he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team the best chance to win.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Fields now to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 16. We have reached the 2-minute warning. In fact, just under 2 minutes to play in the opening half of this year's Super Bowl. His throw.
Way to come back with the ball, Smith.
And the Steelers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a...
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Talking about, baby.
From 4 yards out. And the Steelers continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes our score 17-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through
Good
camp,
catch.
and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Way to stay on him and bring him down quick.
Set in a hurry. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Pickett. Open man is Juwan Jennings. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Pickett, he's going to throw it again. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down.
Catch.
First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle.
Escaping the pressure right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Pickett will look to throw it here.
He completes this to Sutton.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Pickett.
He's got his man.
Nice catch and throw.
Touchdown, Arizona. Devontae Parker in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Cardinals are on the board here in this Super Bowl.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. We'll see a return here from the end zone.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Deshaun Jackson off to the races.
Hell yeah.
He will score. Touchdown, Steelers.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now the touchback's coming back to the 25 instead of the 20. When guys feel it that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want
That's
to take
what
a
I'm talking about, baby. Way to bounce back.
Not right there.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So it's halftime here on. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl.
And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The Cardinals ready to go here to start the third quarter. And right now, their chances of hoisting that Lombardi trophy not looking too great, but perhaps that long halftime, maybe it did them a world of good.
But if there's ever a chance to regroup, it's in this game, right? Because you do have that long halftime, a chance to really assess things and maybe make some changes and true adjustments. They played great all year long. That's the worst for...
A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan.
And the
Picks for
Steelers
Callahan.
take possession of the football.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
We're seeing a big reason why this
Put
team
the
is
game away
scoring
right here on
points
this drive.
the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Fields.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
Adam Troutman.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Steelers are starting to open things up here in the Super Bowl. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the two teams by far, and that's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Cardinal offense here ready to take over.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback. Oh, it's intercepted. They got Pickett for the third time in this game. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football.
Well, they definitely figured out something defensively at
halftime.
Feeling
the pressure.
2 drives and 2 interceptions here in this third quarter.
And I think the easy thing for us to say is, boy, they made an adjustment, didn't they? Or they showed him something different. I'm not so sure it's that as much as maybe he's just been impatient and forced the ball a little bit. In any event, as you noted, back-to-back interceptions thrown.
On second down and 4, Fields. Toward the back corner of the
This
end
touchdown,
zone.
dude. No. That's a touchdown.
And now following that last play, I do believe we're going to get a review here. Yes, indeed, the red flag is out.
That's a touchdown.
And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over.
Yeah, remember now, the
1,
call on the field
2.
they'll stick with unless they have clear video
That's a
evidence to the
touchdown.
contrary. And I give these officials a lot of credit. Such a tough and demanding job. You and I both know that. Yeah, they make the right call way more often than they get it wrong.
Are you kidding me?
So the decision to challenge does not pan out.
That was a
That's also
touchdown.
gonna cost him a timeout.
Fucking clear as day, man.
Now Fields.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
7 yards there and a first down. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, that ground game just continues to struggle to really get any momentum in this ball game, Charles. And I mean, you're at the point here, third quarter, down 4 scores, probably going to have to put it in the air.
Oh, no question about it. So that's your only chance, your only opportunity. But think of the pressure you just put on your offensive line. If you're a pass rusher, you're not even thinking about them running the football. All you're doing is getting into that sprinter stance and going after the quarterback.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Love to see it.
K. Scott now, as he'll punt it away for the second time.
Pure dominance.
And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
Yeah.
You got a John Heisman quote about that,
right? He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
Down. Set.
They'll start out here with the option left.
Safety.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
They were just trying to give their offense a little more room down near their own goal line. But this is just going to make things worse.
Off the option, here's Jacobs.
And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line.
Okay, let's see.
79 yards for
Not really worried about this drive.
He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line.
Crazy.
The keeper good for only 4.
I'm going for it.
To a 4th down.
That's crazy. I don't care.
They snap it to Fields. This is caught by Williams. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Just one more quarter remains in the season-long race for the Lombardi Trophy here at Super Bowl 50. Folks, welcome back to the biggest stage in sports, the Super Bowl, and now we get down to the good stuff, the 4th and final quarter. They'll run right here with Jacobs. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Tell you what, all these damn these top, I've run all over them.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. They find some open field here. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield.
There's a hundo
That good
for Josh Jacobs because he deserves it.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here.
Holding on the offense. Clean it up.
Guilty there. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Play action. It's Fields. Open man is the tight end traveling.
Oh my God. He's a grown man. Pulling men with him to get that first. You love that. Fighting that dog, boy.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
Good stuff.
Gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Down! They'll
find Williams on the slant. And he's going to be taken down
Righteous! Righteous!
When you have someone throwing it that well,
Pittsburgh went to the Super Bowl and won.
Steelers with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to touch.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Boom.
Justin Fields, his 2nd touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Steelers are starting to pour it on at the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl. Extra point by Butker is on target. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Oh.
He stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down.
This is an ass kick.
A yard shy of there at the 24. First and 10, here's Pickett. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. He was
you ain't getting that call, bro. You're a rookie.
Green that time, but it'll be 2nd
Remember
down.
that. Hell of a first year for him. Super Bowl's a rookie.
Now Pickett. Finding Green complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
That was good.
The catch and run good for 24 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. Open man is to Met, the tight end. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
No, turn shit off. Why'd that randomly pop up?
And this will
Get out of
probably
here.
be the final play before the 2-minute warning.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Pickett lost it. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. So
I want the
possession
ball
still
back.
matters, but now
I
they
want to be
face
on
a
offense
third
when we
down.
win this Super Bowl.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Going deep here for
There
Parker.
it is.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown.
That's nice.
Cardinals.
I got
Devontae
mossed.
Parker, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Cardinals get a small measure of revenge as they
I got
come into
mossed.
this fourth quarter deficit. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 121 yards on the ground for him now as he's
Let's go, baby.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. His second and 2. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion
see,
downfield, but the way this
here's
game
the
has
thing.
gone, with a few
That was
runs
ass.
he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense
boy.
with that incompletion.
The escapability and evidence there
Champ is
is
here.
that one good for 15 and a first.
The champ is here.
They run it with Jacobs. And good penetration
Ow.
here. He'll get this down only to about the 49.
Ouch, Charlie. That really
Now
hurt.
it's 2nd and 9.
Oh, see ya, baby. See ya.
And a pretty athletic
First
run right
down.
there as he's gonna get this down inside the 40. Nice pickup. 10 yards and a first down on the keeper.
25 seconds. Get off me, boy.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. The Pittsburgh Steelers have won the Super Bowl, and the Lombardi Trophy is going back to the Steel City. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
We did it.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion
Hell of
when
a
it's
year,
all
Pickett.
said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.
What a game. What a game. out. And then the last half of the season, maybe not even the last half, like the last quarter of the season. Offense got locked in. Offense got locked in. On a winning streak. We just kept winning. And now we're the Super Bowl champions for the 7th time. No longer tied with New England with 6. We stand alone at 7. Hell of a year. I'm proud of this team. Proud of our fans. Coaching staff. You know what that means? Next season, let's run it back. Hey, be kind to one another. You know, negativity in the comments or anything. You know, if you gotta be a negative person, maybe you need to just go check yourself in the mirror. But all love. Thank you, Steel Gang. Peace.